Jeff here with the Deerhurst channel. Finally got a break in the rain. Opening day of muzzleloader season. Glennie and I just kind of slept in, but heading out to the blind right now while there's a break in the rain. And it's a little bit after, well, 8:45, something like that right now. Anyhow, gonna give it a try, and those deer should start moving when there's little breaks in the rain like this, and I've seen them move in light rain, so better to be out there than not be out there. So gonna give it a try. Stay tuned to the Deerhurst channel. Gary, wish you were right here parked next to me, buddy. Gary gave me that buck for my hitch many years ago, but yeah, I wish you were here. Noisy. Well, finally in the blind. Rain still is just barely misting out there. Hopefully I'll see something this morning. Man, I didn't think that rain was ever going to stop. Opening day of muzzleloader to boot, but pretty good view from here. A view of the feeder. That lane's nice and open. That's nice and open. Anything cutting through there, anything cutting through there should be an easy hit. Stay tuned. I had 4 small does come through earlier, and then 2 bigger ones came through, and I shot the bigger of the 2 later in the morning. The picture here is kind of bad because the sensor wasn't auto-focusing correctly. Well, just dropped a doe. Gonna go down and check her out. Oh, decent sized doe. Nice. Nice. All right. Well, now the work begins. Good deal. Fortunately, I had my homemade deer cart stashed near the blind. If you're interested in a short video on how I made the deer cart, please comment in the section below. Well, on my way to Bontraggers with muzzleloader deer number 1. Took her at 12:25 opening day muzzleloader season. Saw 4 other deer, 5 other deer actually, all does. Medium-sized doe. She was the biggest of the ones that I saw, but not a huge doe, but a good size, good eating size doe. I just have it all ground up, and anyhow, of course I won't have the tenders ground up. That would be a travesty. But anyhow, just about to bontrager. It's raining again, but here we are pulling into bontraggers. Closed Sunday, so get here today. It's bontraggers deer processing. Well, heading across the street from camp to the first campfire of muzzleloader season.
Yeah, what's up?
I couldn't sit down on it. It still got a little bit wet from the rain.
Wet.
Mm.
Not bad.
How's that deer head coming along? They doing it, or they're gonna wait till tomorrow to boil it?
Oh no, he boiled it this evening.
Yeah, did it all clean up nice, or
How
still
do you go
working?
back over?
Ah,
I know he's gonna boil it once.
It was a nice buck he shot.
Yeah.
Sawyer. Yeah. Well, day number two in muzzleloader camp, and I just had a huge doe walk through, but I could not thread the needle, so to speak, and make a confident shot, so I just let her walk. But yeah, it was overcast all last night. Moon didn't show, and already seen 2 deer today. Real small one, and then that big doe. So stay tuned. Might bag another one today. Who knows? Well, it's the second day evening hunt, October 26th. Down to the last 40 minutes of legal shooting. Hopefully I'll see something. If not, I'm going to try another location tomorrow morning. I think I'll go back to Wounded Tree, one of my favorite spots. Stay tuned. Well, day number 3 of muzzleloader deer camp. Here just making a quick breakfast and some coffee. I had a nice sleep last night. Water boiling, doing a little pour over. Made some instant oatmeal. Man, that's handy. Just got some instant maple and brown sugar oatmeal up in the pantry. Can of Baroni spaghetti sauce there, saving for a special occasion. Maybe if I get a nice buck or something. But anyhow, top of the morning to you all, and stay tuned. Day 3. Well, Monday, day number 3, the 28th of October, heading down to Wounded Tree. First time this season in Wounded Tree, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll be seeing some deer. Good luck to Glennie and Dale, Tyler, Eli, all the others out there hunting. Sure wishing Gary was here. Really miss Gary. Couldn't make it up from Texas, apparently, so anyhow, maybe rifle season. That would be nice. See him. Stay tuned. Get the orange on. Had to retire the last tree stand. I liked it so much. Got another one just like it, upgraded model. A little bit heavy, but I always felt safe in the old man climbing stand. So yeah. Anyhow, getting ready to walk down the hill to to Wounded Tree. Get all packed up here. Well, finally up here in Wounded Tree. Let me turn the camera around. I'm trying out another product for the channel here. Got the boom arm right here. Got that with some birthday money last year. Put the GoPro up on top. And I'll show you what that looks like from that perspective. I had a little friend come to visit me up in the tree. It was nice to be up in Wounded Tree once again, and the view is always spectacular and relaxing. But I didn't see any deer, and even my new little friend decided to move on. This Muddy brand boom arm ought to be a real joy to use when it comes to capturing the kill shots. But it wasn't long before another friend appeared, a bobcat. But he decided not to stick around for too long. Well, here in deer camp I noticed something. And it's right across the road here. You'll see all sorts of feathers strewn all about. And that's because apparently one of the chickens didn't make it across the road. Yeah, chicken certainly did not make it across the road, but I'll tell you what, that Phillips 66 on the end of town sure has some good chicken tenders. Thanks to your kind, buddy. Too bad you didn't make it across the road. Well, hey everybody, afternoon of day number 3. It's Monday, October 27th. You can kind of turn around on the days when you're in camp. But out in the beautiful woodlot here tonight. Could shoot either a buck or a doe still. I'm going to have to quiet down here in a moment. Just got out here, just got up the tree. So stay tuned, we'll see what happens. But it's a beautiful the woodlot I'm in here. Nice open woodlot. The mosquitoes are a little fierce. It wasn't too long before I noticed some movement, and about 20 or 25 turkeys came through. Now the video isn't very clear, it's a little grainy because it was starting to get dark. But my goodness, there were several turkeys. I imagine our bobcat friend would enjoy an occasional turkey dinner.
Hot sauce or anything with Jeff? I got the goods, man. I got some good stuff here.
Yeah, I might put a little mustard or something on there.
I got some horseradish mustard.
A bit of Pissman's mustard, which I like to add. Pissman's mustard is the best.
That sounds good.
Frank's hot sauce.
Yeah, buddy. Well, hey, this is Jeff with the Deerhurst channel. It's Wednesday, October 29th, Tuesday the 28th. I woke up and weather was bad and it was about to really get bad. And I went home, and of course, perfect day to go home because I wasn't going to be out in the monsoon hunting. And plus, you know, after a few days out in the woods, you start to get a little ripe. You other hunters know how that goes. So went home and took a well-needed shower so I didn't smell like that Sasquatch tooling around down by the creek. You know, skunk apes and all that. But anyhow, heading back to camp here. I'll switch the camera around. And yeah, just had a little mist. Had the wipers on. It was just kind of misting out. It's kind of windy. I guess that's supposed to die down. So I'm going to try for a evening hunt here. And so stay tuned to the Deerhurst channel. I guess Glenny's heading back out tonight as well. So see him soon. Well, hey everybody, back in the blind. Of course, it's Wednesday the 29th of October, and I'm going to sit in the blind for a little bit because the wind is just crazy. I ain't going up a tree in this kind of wind. It's like 45 mile per hour wind, something like that. But anyhow, if it calms down, I may go try another spot in the tree stand, but I'm just gonna wait and see, you know. But anyhow, stay tuned. 5 in the afternoon, Wednesday the 29th of October. Up in a tree I haven't hunted for a few years. I used to see a lot of deer crossing here. Turning the camera around. Beautiful area. Beautiful area. And right over here where the arrows are at, I've seen deer cross in past years. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Now if the wind is light and you want to see exactly where it's going, you can always get some of this lichen off the tree and just kind of drop it down and you can see where the wind's blowing. The only deer I saw was this little guy about a half hour before legal shooting light ended. By the way, did anyone notice the ghost in this video? If so, please mention where you saw it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to the Deer Hearst channel.